I hope everybody's having a fabulous day today. And before we get started, please hit my subscribe button and hit my notification button. Support and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And I really do want to thank everyone for sending me your comments, supporting my channel. And with that being said, let's get down to today's very important lecture. The focus of this lecture is going to be an update on my public student loan forgiveness program that I have enrolled in. And if the audience is aware that there is a limited waiver that can be submitted for individuals who have a federal student loan to get credit for payments that will otherwise not have been credited. I've done a prior upload on this. Please check that out. But the purpose of this lecture is going to be my PSLF, public student loan forgiveness payments that have more payments that have been credited to my account. I am literally going to present the information that I got from Fed Loan that they submitted to me on May the 28th, 2022, updated information. But I'm going to literally actually read from this document. This very important document is literally saying on him here, information regarding your eligibility for public service loan forgiveness. If the audience is aware, I returned back to school in my mid-40s to get my master's degree, and enrolling in the public service loan forgiveness program after I got my master's was the best financial decision I could have ever made. So I'm going to literally read from this very important information. It's saying on October the 6th, 2021, the Department of Education announced a change to the Public Service Loan Forgiveness PSLF program rules that for a limited time may allow you to receive credit for past periods of repayment on loans that would otherwise not qualify for PSLF. This waiver period is temporarily and will end on October the 31st, 2022. So to gain more information on this limited waiver period, including any actions you may need to take to gain access to these benefits, I encourage everyone to go to the source. I speak to a lot of people who have federal student loans, and they have not even bothered to submit this waiver application prior to the deadline. This is going to benefit the borrower. And it's stated in this update that they sent me on May 28th, over the next couple of months, as we make changes to your account, meaning my account, for the limited PSLF waiver and other routine status changes, you may receive several auto-generated communications, each of which will reflect an action we have taken on your account. Please be aware your account may be adjusted multiple times. We encourage you to check as adjustments continue to be made to your account, and appreciate your patience. I'm going to say this, Fed Loan has made 3 adjustments on my account, and the outcome of those adjustments was they credited me 18 payments that have otherwise would not have been counted if I would not have submitted that waiver application. That is not something that Fed Loan automatically do. The borrower must download that waiver application, read it, fill it out, and submit it. If I would not have done that, Fed Loan would not have went into my account, analyzed my account, and credited me payments. On this letter that I received on the most recent update, on this particular letter on May 28th, 2022, they credited me 6 payments that otherwise would not have been counted towards my loan forgiveness program. Also, April the 13th, 2022, they credited me more payments. On April the 13th, 2022, they credited me 8 payments that otherwise would not have been counted towards my loan forgiveness payment. Also, on May the 28th, they gave me an update on March the 22nd, April the 13th, and May the 28th, all of 2022. So on March the 22nd, 2022, they credited me more additional payments. So to make a long story short, from March, April to May of 2022, Fed Loan credited me a total of 18 payments that otherwise would not have counted if I would not have submitted that waiver application. So now those 18 payments are going to push me up to be eligible for the remainder of my balance on my master's degree to be zeroed out March of 2023 versus December of 2024. That is a big difference, meaning the remaining balance of my school loan will be zeroed out. When that time comes, I got to submit one last document so they can cross all the T's and dot all the I's and send me my final letter to let me know the remainder of your school balance for your master's degree has been zeroed out. I'm here to tell you there are so many people in their 20s, their 30s, their 40s, their 50s, and even older won't even fill out the doggone application. You know, there are folks who are in default in their school loan to the point where Internal Revenue Service are garnishing their income tax return because they're in default of their school loans. They're getting their paycheck garnished because they're in default of their school loan, because they won't even sit down to read the fine print to enter into this public loan forgiveness program to meet all of the requirements. And then when they've met all of the requirements, the remaining balance of what you owe at the end will be zeroed out. I got a personal friend who also has a master's degree and is a licensed therapist. She recently satisfied all of the requirements of the public loan forgiveness program. And at the end, they ended up wiping out $70,000+ of the remaining balance towards her master's degree. She literally got a letter in the mail for Fed Loan showing a zero balance. I'm here to tell you, this is real stuff. You know, this ties into financial freedom. You know, who wants to carry a school loan into retirement, or who wants to carry a school loan at any age when that program is out there and all you do is submit the paperwork, meet all the requirements, and when you hit those requirements, whatever balance you owe on that associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, or with PhD will be wiped out and zeroed out. This is a good example of handling your business, and I'm here to tell you. So that's all I have on this topic. And don't forget to hit my subscribe button, hit my notification button. This is an example. You know, this here literally is an example of once I've met all my requirements and the remaining balance has been zeroed out in May of 2023, that money that I would have been paying towards my school loan every month, what do you think I'm going to do with that money? I'm going to take that same money and invest and diversify into my portfolio. All of this ties into the whole concept of my book, Awake Financial Freedom, where I talk about on how as you recoup your money, use that money to build your portfolio, to increase your 401, to diversify your portfolio. That's what true financial freedom is, and I'm here to tell you. Please purchase my book. This book can be purchased in all major platforms, Barnes & Nobles, Amazon, Google Play, Apple iTunes, where I share my testimony to the world on how I literally rose from financial destruction to financial freedom. This is a must-read book. I'm getting a lot of feedback from individuals who have read my book. So please check it out. And with that being said, that's all I have. Simplify, Simple Fidelis. And I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great evening.